Hey everybody, Dirty Dan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at all the stuff that I picked up at the recent TCA train show. So without further ado, enjoy the video. First, we'll start off at the show, so I can show you guys all the cool stuff that they were running on the big modular O-gauge layout. I mainly only took video of this, as this was really the only significant layout at the show. They are nice. Okay, so now you guys have seen what happened at the show. I might as well show you what I got at the show. So everything you're seeing right now, I should mention, this was all for $100. I didn't buy it all from the same person. I had to spread out my money a bit, but I can remember sort of what I paid individually, but I figured just giving you guys the price of what I paid for everything is way easier. So you can see this is quite an amount of stuff, and like that box, like that's only the top layer. That whole box is full of rolling stock. Um, I'd say I scored pretty good. That whole box of rolling stock, that box alone was 20 bucks. That box was 20 bucks too, I think. And then, all the miscellaneous stuff. So let's just start from the right. Over here, we have a box of rolling stock. I mainly picked this up because I saw this, and I've been looking for more of these pipe load flat cars for my flat car train. I have a whole giant train of these. I think I have like 11 now. And I think they're just really neat, so I like to get those. And then, there's like this Amtrak thingy. It's got like pickups on the wheels. And then random Santa Fe caboose. This really cool crane, which caught my eye too. I don't know who this is made by, which is a rare occurrence for me. I think it might be Walters. I seen something under the name of Walters. I don't know a ton about it, but that was in there. I'd like to fix that up and possibly find the matching boom tender. There is even more cabooses, flat cars, and just some miscellaneous rolling stock, as well as a very weird hopper that I find just very strange because the name on it is such a weird name. It says Roberval Sagene? I don't know. I think it might be some sort of foreign type deal. But the weird thing is, I have an exact hopper like it, but it has a different name. It says Canadian National. So I don't know what's going on there. If anyone knows anything about that hopper, just, leave it in the comments. I'd love to know. So, anyway, that's all for that box. That box was either 20 or 30, so somehow that was more than this. But, and then we'll move on to, I got this Pine Hill Logging Company gondola I've been missing for forever. I noticed that it had the logs, and I figured that was an even better deal because I literally have, that's it. That's the accessory. I have it. And now I have the matching car. I never had the car, and I figured I could get the gondola and the logs in the same thing. So picked one of those up finally. Then I've got a UP hopper. I don't even remember where this came from. I think somebody literally just gave this to me. So that's how that went. We're going to skip that for now because that's really cool. This is just a more miscellaneous rolling stock. There's a couple cars in there that are in bad shape, like that caboose and that box car. Of course, it's the Triangle Pacific box car, but there's just a bunch of most of these are lifelike. There's like a couple Tyco cars mixed in here. Like this is a really early version of the Purina Chow's reefer, which is kind of neat. And then you have, I really like these box cars because the name on them is kind of cool, and they're just a very short line type-esque. I haven't seen box cars like these before that I own. These are new to me. But I mainly just bought these because it's just really good rolling stock for me to run with all my old engines. They look good behind them. So, yeah, whole box for 20 bucks. Couldn't pass it up. Anyway, here we have some accessories, and then there's these little two baby flat cars. I love these. They're so cool. Everything about them is just so neat. And I have a third one, but the third one, I don't know what I'm going to do with. I don't even know why I bought these. I do know why. I bought them because I think they look really neat. Plus, I bundled them with the Pine Hill gondola to make a good deal with the guy. So, yeah, got these. And then this actually came from that box. I actually have most of what's in here because a bunch of different companies sold these signs and cones and stuff, which is pretty neat. And then, this is kind of a weird thing. This is some sort of uncoupler. I think it's like an officially, I don't know anything about it. I know that it's actually like a production thing, but I tested it out and it does nothing. I know that the solenoid's firing, but I don't think I have the right couplers for it. I know it works with Katie's, but it must be some sort of special type of Katie. So, haven't found out about that yet. If anyone knows anything about it, there's a comments section for a reason. And then we have the flashing oil tanker and the horn oil tanker, but they're both N scale. They're not HO. I have the HO horn tanker, but I don't have the HO blinking one. So, but I picked those up. That was like $3. And now we get down to the two locomotives I ended up picking up. We'll start with this guy because this is a really cool engine. This was the first thing I bought when I got to the show. I walked in, saw this, and immediately bought it because I've been looking for one of these for a super long time. These seem to not come up that often. They're not really rare, I would say, but they're uncommon, definitely. They're not easy to find. So if you have one, cool. Especially in good condition, because most of the ones that I've seen are either completely hammered, they're missing steps or something. This one's not missing a single step or a horn. It's all there. There's only a few little chips in the paint, which I can live with. That's really not a big deal. It's the engine that I was looking for. It's the exact paint scheme and everything. So, and then we have a presidentially sealed Tyco 430. Now, there's a story with this one, but I can't share it now because I have to show you something else first. But I'll show you that in a little bit. But yes, a presidentially sealed 430, and believe it or not, this was free. I'll explain later. Anyway, here is something that I didn't plan on picking up, but because it was so cheap, I couldn't pass it. $8 for this Lionel helicopter car. And it has the original helicopter. The only thing with it is that is a replacement blade. But it's a new old stock one. I bought it off of eBay because the second I got this thing, somebody had like made a blade because they broke it. They made another blade and it was trash. It looked terrible and it wouldn't work. So I went on eBay, $5 for a replacement blade, bought it the night of the show that I went. And then it came in a couple days ago and I put it on. So that has a blade. It works too and everything. It's so cool. Not even a single step missing on that car. The only thing wrong with it is that there's a single blade missing from the helicopter, but that really doesn't bother me all that much. So anyway, I have one more thing to show you, and it relates to this. So, I didn't pick up one presidentially sealed 430. I picked up two, and one of them is plastic wrapped. This engine right here, $20. And you know what makes it even better? That was a throw-in. The guy had 4 of them, and I couldn't buy all 4 because I realized that was ridiculous. But this was the nicest one, and that was like a semi-decent one. And so I bought this one, and then a little while later at the show, he walked back up to me and he said, "Do you want this?" And he just handed it to me. So I ended up leaving with 2 of them. So I really can't be happier because that was pretty awesome of that guy. Thank you again. But yeah, now I have another 2 presidentially sealed C430s. These things are getting harder and harder to find, so I figured I'd pick this up while it was there, just because. But with that out of the way, that is everything that I picked up at the show. So I hope you guys enjoyed. It seemed like a lot of you guys really wanted to see what I picked up. For now, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.